Up at 6, President Trump publicly shoots down the idea of giving the U.S. Postal Service more money.
The president made the comments this morning on Fox News. Now they come as the USPS is bleeding money.
They want $25 billion for the post office. Now they need that money in order to have the post office work so it can take all of these millions and millions of ballots.
Well, the ballots the president is referring to are the ones that will be cast this November. In a press briefing just moments ago, the president said he would sign legislation that funds the post office. And as CBS 46's Beth Yates reports, the increased demand to vote by mail has many concerned about the Postal Service's ability to deliver ballots on time.
Yes, everyone wants their vote to count, and state election officials say they have implemented several options to ensure if you vote by mail, it will. Concerns increase on whether the U.S. Postal Service can handle the 2020 election.
The current issues at the post office alarm every American.
In a letter to the state of Washington, the Postal Service warned, despite the large influx of mail-in voting across the country, they would not adjust the delivery standard to accommodate the state. Currently, USPS provides a bulk rate for mailing ballots, but that process is much slower than first-class mail. Their letter urged Washington to use the more expensive first-class mail, or risk that voters will not receive their ballots in time.
The Postmaster General is saying we should triple the rate of cost to vote by mail? What a despicable derogation of democracy.
Critics accuse the Postal Service of trying to sabotage the election, but they defend their request, saying it's standard practice. But here in Georgia, election officials say they're not worried about the slow mail. They say they rarely use the bulk mail rate and have easy accessible ballot drop boxes for voters. Nonprofits like the Coalition for Good Governance also wants the state to allow voters to drop off their ballots at polling locations on Election Day.
You don't have to worry about the Postal Service, and you don't have to go try to drive around and find a drop box. You could go to your neighborhood polling place, drop in your mail ballot. That is permitted by Georgia law, but it's not required by Georgia law. What the state election board could do is to require all counties to do it.
Now, election officials met today and that option was not discussed. Now, we were told in June's election there was about 7 million voters and only about 1 million voted by mail. Officials expect the numbers to be similar for November. Beth Yates, CBS 46 News.